guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to share with you guys a small but fairly large Hobby Lobby haul for me. Normally when I go into Hobby Lobby, I'm going in there to get something very specific, and I did go in there to get something very specific. It just turned out that when I walked in there, now I don't keep up with all of the sales and stuff that go on in Hobby Lobby. When there's something that I need big item wise, I will of course use my 40% off coupon. As most of you know, I do not have a Michaels around me. So sometimes the best deal that I can get is a 40% off coupon at Hobby Lobby. My Hobby Lobby does not have a bunch of dies. It doesn't have a bunch of the big ticket items that we all look for. So I normally go in to Hobby Lobby for something specific, like a certain type of sheet of paper or acetate or vellum or something like that. But like I said, their Paper Studio products were all 50% off whenever I walked in there. So I got several things that I normally would not purchase for the purchase price, but because they were half off, I went ahead and purchased them because it fits more into my budget area. So I wanted to show you real quickly what I got. So the first two things I'll show you real quick are these two glitters. Now, I am going to try to start participating in these glitter swaps that I keep seeing everywhere. Now, I know that most of the people who do the glitter swaps are nail people. They do it for nail art. However, I'm not a nail person. You guys can see my nails. I don't really style my nails in any way, shape, or form, but I can use the glitter in crafting, and so I'm going to start to build up my sequence collection, and as well as my glitter collections, the chunkier kinds of glitters like this one, mostly because I really just love doing shakers, and so the more options I have, the more comfortable I'll be with doing the shakers. So anyway, these were on clearance for $1, so I went ahead and picked them up. They did have a couple other like fine glitters, and I find that with the shakers, the really fine and ultra fine glitters tend to slip out of the shakers regardless of how well you make it. So I tend to stick with the sequins and the chunkier glitter like that so they don't fall out. The next thing I purchased were these rings, and also the jewelry shop things at Hobby Lobby were also 50% off. So I got this one for $1.50, and it comes with, how many's in here? 20 of the 32mm round split rings. And as you guys know, I'm going to try to make some chunky charms here in the next little bit, if not this weekend. I do have several things I need to finish this weekend. And these are heavy, guys. Like, I didn't realize how heavy they were. I could not find, I wanted to find, let me show you, Lisa Goss had sent me this chunky charm, but I wanted to find this little gadget, this little thing. And I couldn't find it at Hobby Lobby. I was probably not looking in the correct spot. But I'm going to have to go to Walmart and see if I can find this little piece. Because I would like to be able to attach them to different projects. So the next thing I picked up were these little... Now, I know there's not a lot on these things, but for 50 cents, I just wasn't going to pass it up. And the real reason is because I do not have a ton of the colors. I'm getting ready to do a whole bunch of summer-themed projects, as well as some, 4th of July things, and I just don't have those colors in my collection. And so I went and picked up several, like I picked up these green ones. I picked up two of like the little lace and 2 of the green with gold polka dots, because that lime green color is just going to look really good on summer projects, as well as this orangey coral color with the things that I have in mind anyway. So I also picked up 2 of the little lace ones, and then 2 of the polka dotted ribbon. And again, these were all 50 cents a piece, so I didn't mind. I feel much comfortable. There's 6 feet on a roll, which you guys know isn't a lot, but I feel a lot more comfortable paying 50 cents rather than 99 cents, which is what they're normally priced at. And then I found these 2. I just like this color, so I picked up these 2 in the lace of this color as well. And then I just couldn't resist myself with this one. Like, I just love these arrows, and so I just couldn't, like, it couldn't stay there in the store without me getting it. And then I also found this one here with the stars on it for 4th of July. And then I came across the washi tape, and it also, of course, anything by Paper Studio, store-wide, the entire collection of Paper Studio products. Now that includes Stampabilities, and anything, you know, like the spare parts that are Paper Studio, anything, the stickers, the Stickabilities, not the Stampabilities. I think Stampabilities is Paper Studio. Anything store-wide that was Paper Studio product was 50% off. And so this would have been originally $4, so I paid $2, which is $1 a roll, which is what we would pay even at, you know, online or at Dollar Tree. And I don't have any set 4th of July themed washi, so I picked this one up. I just love this plaid color for 4th of July. It just reminds me of a picnic. And so I picked this one up just because that reminds me of a picnic. So I picked that up. I don't even know how many times I say the word picked up in my haul videos, but I do. I know it's a problem. Just like I always say, I want to show you this real quick in my videos, and then it's a 20-minute video. I know. It's just me talking and carrying on. So anyway, so like I said, I picked up some things. See, there I go again with the picked up. I was picking up things for coffee related stuff, because my coffee, I have done 3 coffee loaded envelopes in the last little bit, and I'm going to make 2 more. And so my coffee supply stuff is, you know, running short. And I did get a whole bunch of coffee themed things from Miss Angie, and I really do appreciate it. By the time I get done doing these next 2, I will probably be low again, and I'll probably have used up most of what I have here that's coffee themed related. But that's okay. I love making coffee themed stuff. I just wish I had access to more goodies of, you know, the coffee related items, but I'll make it work. Anywho, and so then I'm picking up also things summer related as well, because I'm getting ready to do a couple summer related projects. And I just couldn't, like, you see them strawberries? Like, I just couldn't pass that up. And at $3, I would never buy these pieces. 8 pieces in here for $3. I would never buy 8 pieces of resin for $3, but for $1.50, I'm much more apt to do that. So we have 2 pineapples, 2 lemons, 2 cherries, and 2 strawberries. I love the pineapples. I love the fruits for summer, so I got that one. Then I found this bright color. Now, I'm not used to seeing bright colored coffee themed items, but I just love, of course, you know me, the pink and the green, my favorite color. So I was naturally drawn to the color combination, and I really dig the orange one as well. And then we have these little coffee cups in there too. And again, this one was $1.50 as well, so I went ahead and got that one. And then I went ahead and picked up this one, even though there's only 6 of these little guys in here. But like I said, I am doing a couple projects that I want them on, and then They were $1.50 on sale, so I got them. Then I found these, and these are quite big, quite large donuts. And again, for $4, I wouldn't have paid that price, but I was much more comfortable paying $2 for it. Although even that is a little steep, but they are 3D and they are epoxy. So I was okay with paying the $2 for it. And they're really super cute. So I got that. Then these are one of my favorite coffee themed things. I only have like 1 or 2 of these left, so I went ahead and picked up another pack. I love using these on my coffee projects, and whenever I show you those projects, you'll know why. The last time I used these in a shaker, and again, $1.50, and you're getting 8 of these wooden pieces, and I just love them. They're one of my favorite coffee pieces, or coffee themed items to purchase, and so I went ahead and picked up another pack. So there's that. Then I found these stickers, and again, for $2 I probably wouldn't have purchased these, but for $1 I definitely did. And so there's this one. And there's a front and a back. Also with the pineapples for summer. Then I got this one for 4th of July. I mean, you see them popsicles that say Liberty and Justice for All? It's too cute. Those of you who don't know me very well, you probably do not realize how patriotic I am, but I am a very patriotic person. I love our country. Look at these pineapples, and they were $2.49, so that would have made them like $1.25. And they're shiny and gold, and who could not like a shiny and gold pineapple? And then these as well was $2.49, and again I picked these up specifically trying to gather things for 4th of July, and they are super cute. I love these. I'm not a big fan of the really thick stickers like this, the cardstock stickers. I really try to steer away from them. I don't know why. I just feel like they peel up pretty easy when you lay them down, especially on something that is not flat. Like if you got it, like say for example on the front of a loaded envelope and the envelope's kind of rounded, you put this on here, like I always end up putting like hot glue under it to make it stick more flat. But the 4th of July stuff is kind of limited so far, and I'm afraid that you know, sometimes the stores end up carrying a ton of 4th of July things, and sometimes they do not. And so I'm afraid that if I don't start picking up at least a little bit, then I will end up with nothing, and I can't have that. So, drop in stuff. So, you guys know me. I try to, unless I can get paper pads at like a super, super awesome price, I just don't have a ton of paper pads, mostly because I just can't fathom the idea of spending, you know, $20 or $25 for a paper pad. Even though I love paper pads, I just feel like if I spend $25 on a paper pad, then that's less of anything else that I can get. And then, you know, it sits around and it waits for me to use it. And I feel like that's a lot of money for me, you know, being I have 3 children to support, and one of them's getting ready to drive, guys. Oh my God. That's a lot of money to invest into paper. I wish that I could afford to buy the paper pads, even at a you know, 50% off. The only time I ever buy the paper pads is if I happen to get to a Michael's and it's the hot buy for $5. Like, that is a purchase price that I can kind of deal with, even if it is going to hang out for a little bit until I use it all. But a $20 or $25, $40 paper pad, I just can't. Like, my body and my brain just won't let me do it. So more often than not, I am waiting until the Paper Studio products. This is the reason why I went in the store, is because I knew the Paper Studio papers were going to be on sale 50% off. So when you're talking about 44-cent piece of paper, it drops it down to 22 cents, which is a little bit more affordable for me. And so I just want to go through these real quickly of the ones that I picked up. So again, keeping in mind that these are just like an ombre. Probably can't see it. Sorry about the lighting. Like, I have to record most of the time at night because it's when my house is more quiet. But keep in mind that I love this one. I am getting ready to do several summer themed projects, as well as 4th of July stuff is coming up. So I pretty much got 2 of each sheet. And I just love this paper. I love wood grain paper. It's one of my favorites. And do you see where I'm going? I love the plaid for 4th of July. And I love this worn wood look. Awesome. So I got 2 of those. And then again with the worn wood look on 2 of these. So that was my 8x10s I went ahead and got for 22 cents a piece. And then these are the 12x12s that I got. And I usually do not buy a ton of 12x12. It's just harder for me to store. But I got this one because I thought they were super cute. And that one. And of course the flip-flops. I got 2 of those. And then I got this one because I just like the fun colors. I got 2 of these. Mostly because I'm thinking one side and then the other side. Hello. Or one side and then the other side. I like mixing patterns. I know everybody's probably like, ooh, don't mix the patterns, but I love mixing patterns. I think it's by far my favorite thing to do, even with my embellishments and things. I always mix the patterns. I mix different prints of printed papers, different patterns. I love mixing patterns. So that does it for my Hobby Lobby haul. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. And if you guys got time to go shopping tomorrow, head on over to your Hobby Lobby and pick up some Paper Studio products for 50% off. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!